What is up, YouTube and vapors alike? I am Nick.
I'm Dakota.
And this is the Vaping Roundtable. Today we have a review for you on a set of coils by Cloud Coils. His name is Trent, and he sent us each 3 sets of coils from his website. 2 of them happen to be the same, and one of them differed because they were both stainless steel, but he happened to get a different coil than I did, so he kind of sent us a surprise.
He surprised us.
He surprised us a little bit. Really nice guy. Also, Trent, just to let you know, we are sorry about getting to this review, and it's taken us as long as we have, but you know, with busy schedules and everything, and we wanted to test the longevity of these coils. Thank you for being so patient.
Thank you.
You have been super nice.
Thank you.
We are grateful for your product. Where can you buy this? You can get this at www.cloudcoils.com, and that is spelt with a K, and coils is with a C, and there's an S on the end of that because he does change his spelling on different platforms. So K-L-O-U-D coils, C-O-I-L-S.com. Also on that website, he does give you a little bar you can type in options for. He gives you the option of Kanthal or stainless steel. He also lets you choose your diameter and request your ohms on there. So whatever kind of coil you want of that set he's got on there, just go ahead and tell him what you want and he will send it to you. He says that all sales are final unless it's damaged in the mail, so you can't mess up the coils. He's not going to give you a refund unless it was damaged in the mail. How much are they? They are $15.99 for the individual sets of the beefier. He does have cheaper coils on his website, but I do believe those are single strand wires. The sets that we're talking about are all priced at $15.99. Great price.
Right. All wire is provided and sponsored by Kbee Vapor Wire Superstore. It's pretty much a big wire superstore for builders. And he is also sponsored by Wotofo, Wotofo RDAs, RDTAs, and other vaping accessories.
We will throw the links in the descriptions down below for that website so you can find it. Also, he is on Facebook at Custom Cloud Coils. And that is 2 C's on that. And he's also on Instagram, which is where we happen to interact with him the most, at Cloud Coils, and that is a Z on the end of coils on that one. Okay guys, so these are the different sets of coils that Trent sent us out. All I have are the pictures, and as you can see, they come in these little circle plastic cases. This one is Dakota's set that he got. He got 2 of the same ones I did, and then he got that Space Fuse Clapton X2, and that was the stainless steel one, as you can see on this one. And then here is my set, and you can see that it's got the ice coil, the micro helix Clapton, and then mine has got that spaced frame staple right there. That's what the packaging is going to look like. Also, here is the ice coil on one of my RDAs. I happened to save a picture of it, and that is what that looks like. The first coil, which when we go through these, we're going to put the picture up, is the ice coil. Okay, the ice coil is kind of like that, it's got that little flat wire on there, which you can see in the picture. I'm not going to get too descriptive on these. You can obviously check these out on the website. I'm not going to name the descriptions on the website, but he does have a nice little saying on there for each coil and exactly what it's going to do for you. But our experiences on this, because we both had this sent to us, is the flavor on the ice coil is absolutely immaculate.
It's immaculate.
It's immaculate.
It's nuts.
It is. It's nuts. It's got this. It has number 2 pro to this coil. I don't have any cons with these coils, by the way, and I know that sounds dumb. And we are honest and we are subjective and everything.
There's
but
just no cons.
There's no cons because number 1 on this one, there's absolutely no spitback. Zero spitback whatsoever.
Nope. What
the fuck? I've never actually put a coil in an RDA with this much going on and vaped it at a hot wattage on a hex ohm, And there's no spit back. It's amazing. It's just I don't have to, I can over drip it. I can hit that, and I might get maybe a couple of spits here, but that's because I over drip every time. It's like a habit of mine. I just dump way too much juice. But if you don't over drip at all and you just put the right amount of juice on there, you won't get any hot vapor up in your mouth. Flavor, everything is just awesome on that ice coil. Whatever that coil is, whatever you're doing with that, man, keep making that coil.
Please.
It needs to be at the top of the list of coils for everyone to use. I will say that, man. I'm very impressed with that coil. The vapor production is not going to be Cloud competition. No. It's going to rate more flavor over Cloud, but that's okay because you still get plenty of vapor.
Oh yeah, you've got
all these coils you're going to get plenty of vapor. I mean, anything.
It's got a good ramp up time. It's got a phenomenal ramp up time. Actually, it heated up really evenly. It's my favorite coil, and part of the reason that is because it's also a very attractive coil. It's beautiful, as you can see in the picture. It's a beautiful coil to look at, and it's even better to vape on it because, like I said, you get, and like he said too, you get a very swell amount of vapor production, but the flavor is immaculate. It's out of this world.
It's awesome. It's awesome. That's also my favorite coil too. The Micro Helix Clapton, probably my second favorite. As far as the higher ohm coils go, we both got this one. It's amazing flavor. It's not gonna pop near as much as that ice coil.
No.
But it is very attractive. What do you think that is? Four strands of Claptons?
4 strands of Claptons.
And they're just twisted around each other, like you can see. Yeah, it kind of looks like what's the Medusa? Kind of looks like the Medusa. Yeah. You know, you could probably call it the Medusa coil, but Micro Helix Clapton's a good name too. Attractive. Gosh, the flavor hits.
It hits. It's
the vapor on this one is probably gonna be more.
It's more vapor than it is flavor, but it's still pretty good flavor.
Yeah,
I mean, and that's what all these coils. You got really good flavor.
This one's gonna be more of your Cloud comp.
Yeah, a little more.
Because it's got more going on. It's gonna throw more out. But just like he said, man, it heats up just fine. When I installed, this is gonna go for all these coils. When I installed all these coils onto my RDAs, they just heated up perfectly.
Perfect.
You know, I didn't have to mess with it. I didn't have to screw around with it. It's just really well built, immaculate build quality.
Very. So the spaced fused Clapton X2 right here. That one is amazing, and it's amazing because the flavor on that, it's phenomenal, and that's because of all the surface area that coil covers. It's got a very well surface area on there, and the amount of flavor you get out of that is great. It's my second favorite coil, my first being the ice coil, of course, but the flavor that you get off of that one is pretty comparable to the ice coil in and of itself. It heated up pretty quickly. It was a very even heating. There was little to no tinkering with that coil at all. Hardly any adjustments, and it's just top notch on the flavor and the vapor. It really is. I mean, that's really all I can say about it. No cons to that one at all.
And that one was I tried that. That was the one that you got sent specifically just for you. I tried that one. It almost tasted like the ice coil in my opinion. Just a little bit cleaner of a flavor because always stainless steel is going to have a little bit cleaner of a flavor. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. Perfect. Yep.
The coil that Trent sent me on my stainless steel set that was different from his was the spaced frame staple coil, and of course it is a wider coil. This is the coil I have in my RDA right now because this is the only one we have left. We've gone through all the coils.
We tested the longevity of each of these
longevity
coils.
Has been tested on these, and you know what? I think even with the first coil I put in was the Micro Helix. The first one you put in was that
ice coil.
We could still be vaping on it.
Oh yeah, I vaped that ice coil for well over 2 months.
Yeah. I mean, we've had these for a while, and you know, it's taken us a while to get to the review. Yeah. But we wanted to make sure that the quality of these coils stood the test of time, and
which they did.
They did. They did. Definitely. Awesome. Just take our word for it, guys. When you try these coils, you know, for $15.99, and he gives you that option of, you know, do you want Kanthal stainless steel, what diameter, what ohms. Of course, like most coil websites, this does stand out to me. It stands out because he's throwing a lot of love and a lot of he's putting a lot of passion into his product, and he really wants that word to get out there. And you know, I wouldn't throw it out there if it wasn't legit. The guy's
And
fucking legit,
it's
you know,
legit
and
as
he's a
shit.
really nice guy too. I really like Trent. He's joined our lives. He has, you know, been very patient with us with getting to this review.
A lot
I
more
can't say
patient than
enough
he
about this
should
guy.
have. He's
If I was a
he's
sponsor for him,
phenomenal.
I would sponsor the shit out of him, but I'm not. I'm a reviewer. Also, you know, and with the space framed staple, this did ohm out to about 0.08, 0.07 on average. So 2 of these on an unregulated mod is way too hot for me. I just can't do it. I took 1 hit. It's too hot. I'm not going to do
on the warm
that.
side.
A little on the warm side, especially way too hot for him.
Yeah, how
But
to do hot builds.
I used to do hot builds quite a bit. I've just kind of grown out of that a little bit. I like around the 0.15 to 0.2 range now. You know, I might go back to that in the future. But at 1 coil sitting on this RDA at 0.07, you can see the vapor production. Look at that. Look how fucking crazy that is. It's nuts.
Hey, remember that
And you can
ramp
hear
up
it.
time we mentioned? Yeah, you see it?
The
It's
ramp up
nuts.
time is incredible, and let me drip a little bit more on there. But if you really want 1 coil, if you're a 1 coil person and you want a super sub ohm, this thing not only looks beautiful in this RDA, the way it sits, the surface coverage area of your cotton on there, the flavor, and God, that ramp up time. Look at that.
That is just, to me,
And that's
that
just
is-
a little rage box. That's just like a little, you know, homemade kit right there. It's not something I paid $500 for. This is just a standard parallel, you know, unregulated box, and look at that. Ugh.
that is like- as far as flavor goes and vapor production goes, that and the ice coil, in my opinion, are the perfect coils. If you want vapor, if you want flavor, if you want no ramp up time, that is the way to go.
It
ladies
is.
and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cloud Coils.
Which, what are we vaping on, by the way? What
That
juice is this?
That is Shane's juice from 50 Shades of Custard. It is Tanya's Truffle Shuffle, and I believe that is the butterscotch cookie.
It is.
We do have a review coming out on this entire line. Make sure you guys check that out. But that flavor that we're getting from that juice, the nuance of that stainless steel coil is just immaculate. It is. I can't say enough about it. I've been gushing about this shit since he sent us these coils. So
That's
I mean,
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So that about wraps up this review on Cloud Coils. I hope you guys kind of got an idea of what these coils are all about. Sorry we didn't have every single coil, because we did go through every single coil. But that is a compliment, because usually when I don't like a coil, it's still sitting around. So
Yeah.
if I went through that coil, that's amazing. So
we went through all of these, every single one of them.
just know, for you guys watching this video, if you're new to vaping, these coils might not be, you know, sufficient for a brand new vapor, but these are going to be for seasoned vapors, of course. And you know, with these low ohm coils, like I have the, you know, this what was that space frame staple? Yep. That thing is not for a new, it's not for a beginner. I just want to throw that out there. If you are new to vaping, do not try to vape that coil. Now, if you can try it on someone else's device that knows what they're doing, they know what, you know, what mech mod or mechanical mod to use, and they're safe with their battery and all that stuff, try it out on there, you know. But for anyone who's seasoned that's watching this, it is an amazing, amazing vape. Just know that we are thoroughly pleased with these coils. So make sure that you follow us on Instagram. Follow Trent and follow his sponsors, Wotofo and Kbee Vapor Superstore. These guys make really good wire, I can just tell.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we are getting close to that 5,000 follower giveaway, and like I said in the past 2 videos, Dakota and I are going to do a video, and we're going to show you the instructions on how to win the giveaway and all that good stuff. Trent, thank you for being completely, you know, patient with us and everything. We do appreciate you. We love you to death. You are a great guy.
You're phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Got a great product, man. This is only going to be a positive review because I can't think of anything bad to say about it. I really can't. If there's anything, the only con I would have is it's too hot for me on the stainless steel, but that's not a con because obviously people like that. So there's just nothing bad to say about it. So if you guys thought this review was helpful, and you might go check out Trent's website and buy Cloud Coils and wick them into your RDAs, hit the subscribe button. down below. Make sure you hit that bell right next to it so when you will get the update from when me and Dakota post new videos.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You'll be right there with us the moment it uploads, and we'll be going, hey, these people just got our video, and they're watching it right now.
Remember, there are a million ways to quit smoking, but vaping is dapper as shit. We'll see you next time.